Okay, it is Monday morning. I am now seeing an appointment, and you are looking at the cute little face and blinking eyes of a cute little budgie. Anyway, this budgie was actually caught out in the wild. Oh, imagine that. A budgie is wildlife. Any of you have ever heard me talk about these animals and wildlife before? You'll know that about now I'm secretly kind of pissed and keeping my anger to myself. I know that no one really wants to take this cute little creature and set it free. I mean, spend whatever money they spent, 40, 50 bucks. And they go, oh, look, let's just throw 40, 50 bucks out the window and see if it survives. But the bad news is someone was careless enough to leave a window open, a cage door open, leave the ceiling fan. There's always something silly that we humans do that actually causes these guys some distress. So anyway, we have some nice, loving, and very friendly clients here. Say hi, clients.
Hi.
Who have actually found this in their front yard, if that was the story I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And have taken it in. Luckily, they have a cockatiel, so they understand how to take care of birds, and they knew that because this guy was out in the wild and had come in with a little bit of diarrhea that there was a problem. So anyway, they made their appointment, and today we're here. The good news is the stool in the bottom of this cage really is not diarrhea at this point in time, but it is not very large either. The fecal sample that I have done at this point in time is negative. I'm not seeing any overgrowth of bacteria or any protozoa or any parasites. But that doesn't mean that the wilds of America are going to take its toll on this cute little creature. So anyway, this is where I make the prediction that this guy will have a history of vet visits and problems that we won't be able to tell anything about because there is no studies or many cases of where these guys are actually caught in the wild, and especially the wilds of Mississippi. I've always made the joke that the next Godzilla will probably come from our swamps due to runoff, radiation, and it is a swamp. And of course, I will be his doctor. Or her. I'm not trying to be sexist here. Anyway, getting back to my rant. This is not wildlife. This does not need to be in the wild. If you have an exotic creature, please be responsible. Close your windows, close the cage doors. Act like this could be the last day you may ever see them again, because it just might. And someone else will get that $40 or $50 in their backyard or front yard. So again, I'm ranting and I'm saying just don't do it. Don't be stupid. If you can't be that responsible, don't buy it. Pet stores, you can walk in and out of there for free. It's not a problem. It's like going to your local zoo. It's like a retail zoo. But you don't have to have the patients and the creatures that are in it. So again, if you can't take care of one, don't get one. Now this guy probably is going to be riddled with problems the rest of his life. I'm going to do my best in the next few days to weeks to make sure that doesn't happen. But unfortunately, I cannot predict everything that can go wrong with this guy now. I could barely predict what was going to go wrong with a normal budgie. Now, my life is that much more complicated. And so is this little creature's. The good news is we have a good, loving home. And these guys do care, and they brought him in to have him checked. Unfortunately, my crystal ball is just not working too well, so I'm going to have to guess as to what side effects the wilds of Mississippi are going to do to this creature. Sorry, end of rant. I'm going to get out of here now. That is 3 minutes and 30 seconds, plus a few pictures of a cute little budgie. Wild caught in the wilds of Mississippi. Poor creature. He's going to have PTSD after this.
Yeah.
Need to see a shrink. They set me free in Mississippi.